What up, coach? Bad. What's going on, buddy? Come here. Why is it that every time I come back from the store, something you expect that I got something for you, huh? You just spoiled. I know. The menu layout looks nice. What you mean? What are you talking about?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders and themselves.
Colorful details on the menu. What am I missing the details on? Oh, PS4, I got you.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Yeah.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw, O'Connell. Pass taken in, Williams back to the end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Play action. Now O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 32 yards. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
He has home field advantage. That should be neutral if we're both the same team.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. DeAndre Carter returning it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. O'Connell looking to throw on first. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Even against double coverage, he found the opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on it, and he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, he bowls over him. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing, O'Connell. Oh, into a sea of defenders. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but when he lacks in size,
What up, Pat?
it definitely makes up for his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now O'Connell. This is screen to Abdullah. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first
What a
down.
mod. What are you talking about?
And it goes a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Oh. Alright, you had to give me a set. Let me finish my game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense on 3rd down today. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And once again, O'Connell back to throw. He's got his
Imagine having Max Crosby and not rushing him.
Pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
The first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Oh shit, I can do that? Yeah. So I gotta start playing with these packages more.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. He's going to try and take off with it. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line.
Yeah, match is
He's
good,
going to get
man.
us to the 2-minute warning. That's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. From the shotgun, O'Connell.
Oh, I ran now.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
We got some momentum.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Can't compete against momentum.
Defense delivers a score.
We gave it to him in the first drive. He had already started to have the ball.
They had a pick.
Wish they would take that shit out the game because it dictates too much. It's tough overcoming that shit with a low overall. For a little while, man. You want to play? Or are you watching the game? not, I can go ahead and give me something to drink before I start the next one. Alright, we can do that. But I seen something, I'm gonna start using it. I gotta start fucking with these packages. There's some good packages out there I could have used.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store.
Oh, no, it's like every time, like I got called in to work, went to work. It's like I get on the game when I get home. Like my first game always be rough after that. But I bounce back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead now,
yeah, he has like sideline dead eye.
Make mistakes.
And these people come out in these formations and they just chunk it deep. So I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to use no blitz in this game. So then I just get forced over the top. I just gotta play the correct defense from the gate.
And try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And they'll bring him down on the 14. They get 9 there in the process, escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
My old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert.
Oh my God. Really?
Brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Tua sets up to pass it.
This dude just making bad reads. And that ball's been a pick.
But he takes it up to the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done. Across midfield and down to the 46.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to reach him.
What is doing is a little bit dangerous.
This time it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. they go with Mostert. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated
What my user was, man, they gotta do better than that.
before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Here's Mostert.
Oh, Benny, you gotta get out of my way, bro.
Just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the line. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Pretty good effort there on first down. You know he wanted to get in that end zone.
Oh, he showed it by that dive, trying to reach for the pylon, and now he's going to come back on second down. Don't tap out. Don't take yourself out of the game. Go back to the huddle and say, give it to me again. I got another dive left in me.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. Mostert, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the
Foot there, he didn't play that. He's serious.
Touchdown, Miami.
That's happened right
The
there.
touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally had some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other side,
16 plays, and you got the Dolphins. Good defense.
now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. On first and 10, it's O'Connell. It's caught here by Adams. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On second down, Jacobs breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And a third down throw, but he misses the target.
He's got to get the routes.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go for it. O'Connell. He finds his man complete. It's Adams. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And that wasn't easy, but they do wind up converting a 4th and 7 to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. O'Connell.
Really, Madden?
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
Boy.
Lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Y'all just don't understand, man. Playing with these low overalls is tough.
2nd and 10.
You're not giving anything, man. You got to earn everything.
They run. It's Tucker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be a start of a nice stand for this defense now after getting rolled backwards on this drive.
It's unnecessary.
And you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion left goes Myers. Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell.
Oh, come on, man. Why is he jumping, bro? Unnecessary shit.
He hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw here, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. I think he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now it's O'Connell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Tucker.
He's not blocking, man. What the fuck?
There's just no comeback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On second down, O'Connell. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tucker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 3. And O'Connell now to throw. Got his man. It's Tucker complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw. O'Connell. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Oh, the clock ran off.
An 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
If it used to not be like that, man. Whenever they took the huddle break out of the game, they just ruined it. Like, this shit just takes 30 seconds off the clock for no reason.
And no alley to be found. The cover is solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Because in real life, like, who the fuck? Like, the motherfuckers are going to have a sense of urgency to get to the line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. Knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's O'Connell. This is screen to Abdullah.
Block, guys. What is y'all doing?
That'll set up a 3rd down.
Oh, cap in the bank.
Defensively, and the key to any screen play is space to work, and there was none to be found there in a tackle for just a short gain.
3rd and 8. Throwing, O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
This guy was getting hella bad, man. It's that home field bullshit.
Coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick running situation.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays
Play man on Devontae. He's going to pay for it.
29. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Abdullah. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here's Jacobs.
You play a press defense, they can't get off their blocks.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the
Usually they
2-yard
block
line.
your ass, keep
Good
pressing.
yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Jacobs will score. Touchdown Raiders. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
O'Connell's throwing for it. And unable to connect.
Inside low. It's not outside low.
Here in this spot, at this point in the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say with it being from the 2 that you're going for 2.
Bro.
Often that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Still like going for 1.
I'm about to say.
I do. I mean, that's my first instinct, but I'm understanding how the game is starting to
Snatched
change.
it from him.
We're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now O'Connell. On the out
I'm not going to hand up Devontae, bro. On an island like that?
This one down near the
That's a
20-yard
no-no.
line, just shy of the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back now in Miami. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter play. 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw.
Stop manning them up.
And that's complete to Adams. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Here's
Run a press, you run versus the run, my guy.
down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone.
You got to find new formations, man, to get through. You want to stand the same defense against everything.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading
Common
here in the
knowledge,
4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their...
Well, holla at you, bitch. Play better. It's time you just gotta outsmart people, man. Beat them with skill. People think they're gonna pick the Dolphins and win. Come on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna have a game plan. And they tried to cheat me with the clock runoff in the first half. I told you, I make adjustments. Turn that trash off.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle. This should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers.
Think you're right.
And how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this will not work out.
I ain't even touch that. Come on, man.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before.
It's skill-based now,
every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
He's a long guy as a
He'll
defender.
work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Once more, here's Eckler. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, y'all remember, man, if y'all been around that long. Y'all remember.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate.
He would have still been on a rookie contract, too.
On the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have the first down.
That's not a first down! Are you fucking serious? Let it be me and watch what happens.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking for the end zone.
Ball don't fucking lie. Come on, pick it off!
Away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Herbert.
Nice, come on, that ball's been knocked out.
And finally down it goes. As he worked it inside the 10 to the 7. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's in.
Well, they really fucking nut-hugging in this game. They cheated me like 3 times on that whole drive.
And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And this intercepted on the first
Just
play of the
making
game.
diving interceptions like
And the
that.
Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Come on, man.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he bounces away and it falls down incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And this
Let him
defense
bounce off people like that.
they stop him short of the 1st down, right near the 24. This offense converted once already in this 1st quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it and picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they have the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. It's Eckler again. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Herbert now. And it'll be intercepted.
I like it. This is a good run defense, and he can defend play action very well. That's all. Don't fucking lie. They know they cheated. They wanted to give it back.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so it's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago. We threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
21. Again, Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Open man right side, Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Touchdown! Davante Adams. 27 yards as his guys are able to extend
now he's just out of him. He ain't making no defense.
So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally, you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
And you got that one where you can't see where the ball's going when I throw it. That's the worst one to get it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Hey, Kaplan.
Here's Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. Herbert back to the air. And this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. From the 50, here's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
In a box.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Herbert throwing again.
Oh, no choice but to take it back down.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon.
Get out of here. Fucking love match coverage, man. Man was struggling to throw the ball. So the only way you're gonna score against it, man, you're gonna have to put like them 20 play drives against that shit. Shit, it'd be taking people 16 plays to get 30 yards on it sometimes when I be in the zone. And that's where you want to be at for real. Dude, man, a new account to get boxed up. Yeah, handed him his first L as a Chargers user. Imagine that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Get it!
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards right off the bat. And a great first down. Stroud. And down his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Brown from 17 yards out. And the Texans will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Oh, that's going to be a fuck up, bro. Appreciate it.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
I shall not press.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the
Easy to run block.
27-yard line. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early.
I wouldn't do that, Barry.
Things up.
And O'Connell now to throw. This a screen to Abdullah. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Here's O'Connell.
It's a little bit too
And it's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
O'Connell here on 4th down.
mad.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I got to deal with the Madden bullshit right now. Bear with me.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
See how they be cheating, you know?
Fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Really?
Touchdown, Texans.
That shit was going out of bounds. They let him get that. Are you serious?
Catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to
Bounce
add
back
on to
season.
their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
They're going to cheat me. Not let me get the interception.
As they'll send this one away.
Then they're going to make me throw it 15 yards out of bounds. Like, come on now.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They really got to do away with this home field one-man shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag routes to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, O'Connell. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. A gain of 3 on the play. And That'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Counter play with Jacobs.
What were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
First down throw, O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams.
Get out of it.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now 2nd and 3. Now O'Connell. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Match up with this formation in that formation, bro. Get out of it.
Before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back to throw. O'Connell.
They wouldn't let me throw it. Oh, I had a touchdown. I seen it. Oh, please run that back.
14-0 the score.
He lies down the field. That's a touchdown.
This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now it's O'Connell.
Just get done saying pitch. Said it was a touchdown. Stop spamming.
He will score. Touchdown Las Vegas. Devontae Adams. 46
You not just hear me sitting there saying, hey, if you run that shit again, it's a touchdown. You are fucking retarded.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's
Can't
done.
pick it off it, man.
It's not.
Fuck around, find out. Keep doing it, though.
Got a good game going ahead of us. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Go over the ball! Stop! Masterson, bro! Go get the fucking ball!
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that
stop flexing on people, man!
Before this game started,
it feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it.
When they do stupid shit like that, play through the whistle, motherfucker.
Superior team that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone, drive 2.
How is that not big? This dude's making dumb reads. Come on, man.
This was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby play and getting the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one complete. It's taped down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Play action. Stroud now.
Oh, bro, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? Peters. Right, you gotta play that ball, man.
What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, you're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Let's go now.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Another carry for Pierce. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Stroud looking to throw. And he's just going to be short there, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Try to take off with his quarterback. Like you ain't about to get the hammer.
Because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
In motion right is a running back. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it.
No, sir!
Swings it out to his running back.
Yeah, man.
And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Rated nation for
And
life.
they say he's just short. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time?
Get out of that dollar defense, bro. Gotta learn how to match personnel against me, bro. I'm gonna expose you.
It's a big momentum play.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Adams the man in motion right. They'll fake the Jackson.
Oh, they bailed him
Still
out.
on hand to Jacobs up the middle. Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. O'Connell to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, I fucking overlet it. Oh, I had him where I wanted him. Come on, man. You gotta make that.
Always different, no matter what you do in practice.
Come on, Connell.
You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
To throw here, O'Connell. Open man is Myers. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. O'Connell.
All right, come on, Jacobs. You gotta get that, man.
And now this is going to be close.
You gotta
The
get that.
defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's
Getting lucky. He is getting lucky as fuck, man.
Pick up there, 20 yards.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Give me that.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Toward the touchdown. Takedown from 8 yards out. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Yeah, 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He
Love
looks
that, man.
comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line,
Getting filled out like crazy, though. Have them throws, man, should have been kicks. It's a home field momentum crap.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Man, Jacob, next time do enough to get the first, man. Don't fall short.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they're going to play this.
We'll find out just how much they trust
man on me, bro.
in this situation if
Got
they
that
decide
shit
to
up.
take a shot.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10 from the shotgun. O'Connell. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's O'Connell.
You gotta hang on to that, Jacobs. Come on, man.
Showing just 3
What up,
seconds
man?
left. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
That's exactly what we want, right, bro?
A final shot before break. O'Connell. He'll let this go for Adams. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
That bounce back, man. They
It's on
cheated
EA
him.
Sports.
Should have had 2 picks on that first drive, man. Just made my dudes drop it.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Put a drive together, make it 16-21. Get some momentum back. Play defense.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On the ground, it's Tucker. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another first down there. This one goes for 25.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 30 yards. And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he will get into the end zone, so that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here we go, Jack. 19 Lions.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second down and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Stroud. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you get
first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Rookie mistake number 1.
And he takes this
just like that, bro. It's too clutch, man. I can play from behind. There's a chance.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Second and a couple. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's going to get this one across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And Stroud now to throw. Open middle downfield is Woods. They've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Oh, you got to kick that.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
18.
Again, it's Stroud.
Come on!
Hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Kevin Byron, let's go.
Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the
There he goes, right side.
Let's close that dollar defense, or you might want to get out of it.
Down Las Vegas. Trey Tucker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
Especially if you're on baseline with man coverage, that's fucking stupid.
on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
That's why you don't baseline, fellas.
Done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
and the touchdown apparently not
Anytime someone
enough.
plays
They want
baseline, all you
more
gotta do is
onside
set up a
kick.
trips formation. Immediately get exposed.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they're giving up that touchdown.
Come on, Bennett.
37 yards. And the Texans have cut the lead back down to 2. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted.
About halftime adjustments.
Remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
You might want to get out of that baseline, I'm going to tell you right now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 41, here's a second down and 6. In motion goes Mayer. On second down, Jacobs.
Oh, they let me get that juke. That's a touchdown.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. We have played 3 quarters. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's O'Connell. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're
got
able
like
to get
4 guys deep, man. Not very situational. What happens when you sit there and try to play a bend, don't break defense.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes down, but not
once again, do not play man coverage. You will get exposed.
Gain of 25 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Whatever team you want to play with, bro. Like, play with your team, man. What team do you root for on Sundays?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And O'Connell now to throw.
Oh, come on. I had a lead on that. Fucking idiot.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Couldn't finish with an overthrow.
And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember,
Just 10 yards
pick
of
6 on the
should
other
be getting
side,
picked off.
and now they
It's
get a
5
pick
yards
6 of
to
their
go.
own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice
They're
runs
passes
to this
away.
ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from early
Clock
in this
run the
game.
beat. That's all I gotta do. They give him way too much momentum, man. Like, he shouldn't have a full bar. He didn't get a full bar after getting 3 picks on him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he stopped immediately there.
I had to stop
Here's
going.
2nd and 10.
Change the run fits with the motion.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. There he goes, right side. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 36-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the ball. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. A strong run. And he is going
Stop playing weak box.
his first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 80 yards there on 3rd and 2. and 10 here. O'Connell.
Man, they bailing. They just bailing. We're breaking tackles. That's what I'm hearing this year. It's
Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
I'm getting beat by mine. That's Madden for you right now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
That's good.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on first down.
They'll
be taken down here, and
they really helped me out too. Because I had 2 plays in the first that should have been interceptions, but they just basically did that.
As they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter,
that one's on me.
That tells everyone that you're getting stronger, and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
It was that one right there on 4th down. Yeah, that's how you lose some. Don't hang our hat on it too much. I will say they got CJ Stroud overpowered for him being a rookie and man making some weird fucking throws. What's your PSN simp? You might have to send to me. I gotta pay attention because you know most of the time people don't even use the text, and now people using them on. He's at 81. And they got that boy at 90 throw power. That boy got an 89 deep. Shit. Pay attention to it. Let me make something to eat real quick. I mean, not something to eat, but something to drink. Give me a drink. I'll be right back, man. We'll link up. Make sure it's a neutral stadium. That way there ain't no home field advantage. What's your EA ID? I think I gotta play Bengals Simple if he's still on, but yeah, I'll be on for a minute. Let me see if I got him. To crossplay, all I need is your EA ID. And then you check that. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I used to know what my other one was, but my shit got flipped. I guess they had like a game update, and it like used my old EA shit. So hold up. somewhere. Brax. BRAXX. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do this first. Unless any of y'all know how, I'm trying to remember. Should be under extras, maybe? Yeah, account. Hold up. I don't think it's EA account management. It's not under their social sharing. No. It's gotta be under here somewhere. Damn sure I on that.
Entering accessibility screen, you have
How
20
do I
options.
fucking
Menu
find
narration
it?
option
Hold
is
up,
set to
maybe
off
it's
and selected.
on the R3. There we go. Okay, so adding friends. Alright, that's my EA ID right there. If y'all need, y'all cross-gen or whatever, and y'all want to play me, that's my EA ID. Alright, so you said BRAX X 222. I'm guessing it's cap locks. Alright, so I sent a request. Alright. Okay, I guess we can play simple. Hasn't said nothing yet. Alright, so now friends. Let's see how to do this. Brax, more actions. Add favorite. Alright, how do I send a game? I guess I go to quick play. Go to online. Play a friend. Online friends. Will yours be listed? See, I got there. Okay, there you are. Fatigue, that shouldn't matter. Because it's comp, it doesn't matter. Alright, so I gotta change the stadium. That way there's no home field.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Mexico City. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And that recovered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jackson looking to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Flowers going to go in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A dump off now to Hill. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First down throw, Connell. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, well, then you get real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They run, it's Tucker. Tucker, 25 yards to the house. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. It's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have the Ravens first down as the tackle made up at the 27. Now they'll change things up. First carry now for Justice Hill. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7. Going again on the ground here with Hill. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
At that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
23 yards, the final tally. Throwing, O'Connell. Touchdown, Raiders! Devontae Adams from 19 yards away. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson down to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. On 3rd down, Jackson.
They set up the screen to Hill. And he will be very close to a first down. I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion right is Aguilar.
Gotta stop with the motion hikes, man. They don't work.
They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball.
You gotta wait till he clears the formation of the offensive line before he does it. For one.
When that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Whoopsie!
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Raider defense delivers a score. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the 2nd quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
It's even tougher making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
You gotta slow the game down, man. Fight back into it. Play smart, though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only 2 teams in league history will ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson now. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
No, we changed it.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that nearly true, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And a gain of takes him right to the midfield stripe. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Lamar changing the look. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Epps, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
See how you had to really work against this defense, man. It ain't nothing cheap or easy.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And the Ravens have got it. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. To throw here, O'Connell, and it's complete to Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved down to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Quarters locked up at skinny post. Get bracket coverage on both of them.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Appreciate you.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're
take your time, man.
people miss in the open
Don't rush it. Don't force anything.
Big plays for an offense.
Here's 3rd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun.
Brackets everywhere.
Flushed out right.
Don't do it.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrill. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. O'Connell on 1st and 10. He hits Adams complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. O'Connell looking to throw on 1st.
Oh, I pulled back. Come on, man. Come on, man. I pulled back on that. Yeah, I messed up my perfect completion game.
There. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Growing pains of having a low overall QB.
Here's O'Connell.
I watch that. I'm going to use that sideline. Use him in that sideline. Use him in that sideline. Ooh. There you go. Try to leave it inside. I should just kept it the outside lead. Wide open and very good. Still working with him, man. I make some throws. Not all of them, but I get the lab work in. I don't know exactly where to lead every throw. There's some throws that I just perfected. But it takes thousands of reps to get perfection. I mean thousands.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Shit, Tyree on that inside.
And he'll go down. And now they're in the hurry up. From the gun, Jackson. A dump off now to Hill. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker.
Keep everything out in front of you. You can play bend, but don't break this way. But at the same time, you can still be aggressive. The keyboard taking over. What you mean?
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down. He was
I like it. You can take a lot of them plays away.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
No, we changed it. Yo.
Here's Jackson.
It's actually worked very good versus trips. It's less stressful than running the 3-4 odd. blitz that I was using. I mean, granted, you can still use it, but then you go into the play flip and all that
Las
crazy
Vegas
nonsense.
offense ready to start this next drive. And we'll see if they can
Don't turn
bounce
your
back.
shoulders to him, bro. Don't turn your shoulders. I'm going to hit him on the backside when he turns around. He out here like, ooh, where'd the ball go? Where'd the ball go? Oh, shit, he caught it. Don't turn your back to Adams, man.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
I will tell y'all, man, when you freeform, that is the key to get those completions. You get that defender to turn his back, that's it.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
He switched it up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and
take a block, and last break.
That's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy over just an underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh, my.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard. And they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Which one wants to get it now?
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Was this outside low, or is it? Oh, he pressed him.
O'Connell to throw on second down.
Don't press him. Don't press him, bro.
Devontae Adams, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson.
You might want to at least try to put Humphrey on Adams to minimize his effect. Not going to take him away completely, but it'll minimize. It at least might get him out of the zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for
You'll get one, man. I ain't going one and done, man.
They got a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Just use this time to kind of figure out what works. That way you come back 100%.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Every game,
Hit your lineman in the head.
Coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially...
Oh, I should have let him catch it.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Notice I play alignment, so every gap's covered.
Interceptions, things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's
gotta
going
make
on
shifts
out there,
to make
CD?
those alignments
That's a great
work.
question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
You got rid of that.
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. And he's going to have the first down and more than that. And he's going to be ripped out of bounds.
I try to send everybody.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Raiders are going to get the football back. It's time to run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th. He's got it in, complete.
I'm too good versus man, bro, because I can wing them off.
Great start to the 2nd quarter, better than 30 yards.
And go for
And
that.
even with the game seemingly
That out and
in hand,
up.
they're continuing to
Couple
pound
cut
the
back
ball,
in.
pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, I never threw it. I wanted it inside, and I fucking cut deep. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I had him too. I was like, I seen it. I seen the throw. I wanted. I just didn't go make it.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
But
Fantasy guys?
took advantage of it. Good shit.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yo. Go right here.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 4. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is going to have the Ravens 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Jackson.
Your line just like said, fuck that.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's 2nd down.
Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 17. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jackson going to shift them around. Here's Jackson to throw on second down. Underneath here to Hill. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Audibles, man.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their
You audible, I
timeouts
audible.
as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And able to catch it, but he's in.
Boy, cover 6 is so nice in this
Took
game.
it beyond the
Who would have
sideline,
thought?
and it's going to be a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Might start using
So
cover
they'll come
6
up
more
1st and
versus
10 now
trips.
from the 33. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here.
We do this.
And that's caught inside the 35. And it's brought down after a very nice game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
You got to double cover up in situations like that.
The shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert.
If I see one-on-one, man, that's me all
They
day.
held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
that man,
So when you
oh,
do that and you're out there
I heard you
fresh
say two
playing,
times.
off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Adams balling out. I ain't really have a lot of talent. I scored down here in one play most of the time. Safety blitzes. See, I mix it up. Like when I play people, when I'm in regs, I just get bored and I don't be myself sometimes. Some things I do good in there, but you know, just get meticulous, I guess, where I just like run the same thing over and over. But when I play people, sometimes like this, I'll open it up. I'll showcase some stuff here and there, but that cover 6 defense is where it's at. Obviously, you alternate between the cover 6 and the cover 3, and then you can run the cover 6 with cover 3 user adjustments so that you don't get beat. Boom. We'll play again. Give you your redemption. Alright, so it's gotta be, do it at the Pro Bowl Stadium. Fat! Kitty! Fat! Fall asleep, buddy? Man, if I actually had like a sponsorship for Mutt though, like some people that would help me out with getting like the best cars, I probably would do an MCS. I'd qualify. It's just you can't do it with a no money spent team.
And off we go from Las Vegas. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll start the drive with Hill. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Oh, Bowman Pixie! Oh!
Nice play on the football. That ball was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution.
Hell.
Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Oh, they hit it. Oh, that was so lucky. With Max in his face, oh my God.
And the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill.
Push him back.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. They complete it to Hill. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34. From the gun, a run for Hill.
Bounced off of him. Oh my God.
First down as he's up to the 48.
I'm tired now, though.
Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Not
I like the aggressive
very
approach.
often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for the...
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
Get that throw.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They tried out there, Charles. First play, they give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auction.
But we can afford to do that because we got to
Remember, it was 2 in a row. We hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now Lamar changing the play. On 2nd down, Jackson. Swings it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here the first quarter is going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series...
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Holmes. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Well, here's a good way to kick off the drive. Complete over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Throwing. O'Connell. Looking deep for Adams. It's
Do this.
at the 10. Touchdown.
I can't leave him one-on-one with my ability to use her catch.
And the Raiders use the early
That's going to be money.
first here in this one. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2, because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties, because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage, so now you've got 4 receivers putting pressure
pressure on two guys covering, usually you'll find someone open. And that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line.
Hey, tighten up.
There on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Have old school Raider philosophy, man. Throw it deep, beat them up. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, there you go.
You have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Should I do it to him?
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They go play action with Jackson.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. One of them should have went after the quarterback. You know I laugh at that.
Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Give up the cut to Hill. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Come on,
First
man.
down, Baltimore.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion left is Beckham.
Every adjustment you do, I do a counter adjustment. So I wouldn't worry about trying to set up beaters because you're not going to beat it.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw is Jackson. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. That ball's caught on the right side. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Slot man moves right. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Jackson now. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Ooh, that's not good.
And Howie clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Tucker. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. He hits Adams complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 28. To throw here, O'Connell. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, is pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Jacobs.
Part of this is like this.
Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
No, they're just taking the ball. Not scoring in 21 seconds.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I feel like that safety plays that run pretty better than what I do.
Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He just kind of lingers.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for
for 2 yards or less.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gold. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And taken down just
there goes, you got to take that blow.
about the 21-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I think in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they were. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They run. It's Tucker. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to 45.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side.
Oh, shit. Creativity. When you get fatigued, you get to put wide receivers and shit in the backfield.
Off the play fake. O'Connell.
Let's go out the backfield insane. I forgot I got high auto set sliders. Sometimes I can get packages like that.
Kick off of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
Oh, there we go.
Time delayed. It's an interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and him ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to put it together and become sharp again?
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Man, if you ever need a session, man, hit me up. I ain't gonna steer you wrong.
Back to throw. O'Connell.
The back shoulder that time. So that's a back 7 o'clock pass lead.
Third and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker.
If you're worried about Adams, I'm going to go to the check down. He makes plays.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Can't take your eyes off Adams, man.
Devontae Adams with his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders.
Because I will use him if you don't defend him.
Touchdowns.
There's some people that play me that know that. They'll double him up, but can't leave him one-on-one.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
There's some coverages, man, that used to be like really, really good. It ain't good anymore. Like right now, I would say match coverage is probably the best defense to run. Man doesn't press very good. You'll get blindsided. You'll get with a fucking double move or a rub route. Next thing you know, you're leaving people butt naked open. It's match coverage, you can press with it. It's like the only defense you can press.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And now here's another interception.
That's that Crosby effect with that under pressure.
So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over.
You got size right there.
Back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought?
I might start using that 3-3-I one-on-one.
It's beyond stunning to me because
one-on-one.
we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
One-on-one, bro. You gotta get brackets on it.
Devontae Adams, 43 yards, and the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson.
They say cover 6 got good bracket coverage on deep routes like that. You can turn your match coverages on and put a match third on him to kind of slow him down if he's going deep. But you still, like I say, you can get your brackets on whatever you get beat by. So if you're getting constantly beat vertically, you would have to put a match third press with a deep half safety over the top just to kind of, take that away and then have like a seam flat or something underneath. If that isn't working for you, you could always go with a spotlight receiver option so that you can shade your coverages towards whoever, Now, I'm not going to keep going for Devontae. If I see something else open, I'm going to something else.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunate for them to put this game out of reach. And
Where's this sit down?
But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
No, we changed it.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Supposed to rob that.
Complete to Andrews, is tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Dangerous over there.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Jackson throwing complete to the Flowers. And brought down. They're able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And Jackson throwing once more.
We almost got.
Find Dobbins out of the backfield. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd down.
take some positives. I mean, we did score this game.
Jackson.
Don't do it.
And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On third down, Jackson. This complete left side.
See how I have to throw my coverage rifle straight wherever the ball goes.
Out of bounds. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, it's Hill. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's got his run back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. They'll take it.
Slow my guy down. I know I didn't pass to him.
Justice
Hill.
Hill.
Slow it down assuming I did.
Touchdown run. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
I think the thing that's hurting you right now is you're not getting a lot of defensive reps.
He looks like he's going to throw it.
Kind of scoring too fast. You got your comfort zone. You staying in a lot of cover 3 single high safeties, leaving those sidelines wide open.
The risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And not a
It's
good
like after you
return
do
here
that
at
first
all.
time,
They'll be forced to start at the
he
12-yard
was like,
line.
man, I'm done, coach.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive
Ooh, good
possessions.
catch. Damn, he gonna be out of the zone now.
To keep that streak going here, continuing to pull.
Another one.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out
I don't care if I'm free on him, bro. I'm still going after him.
Be happy with their execution overall.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, O'Connell.
Oh, that was lame, EA.
That was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
We'll see. We got some explaining to do.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll go for it. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's free at the
Single high safety though, man. Cover 3 ain't as good as it used to be.
Score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 88 yards. And the Raiders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Carlson down to add the extra point.
I feel like cover 3 is like the new cover 2.
And the lead is
I mean, you don't want to run cover 2. Maybe in a short yardage situation, you can run it with match on, but stock cover 2 is not going to work. I feel like cover 3 is that new cover 2 where you don't want to stay in it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Don't want to run a lot of man either.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds.
Right,
They've had several turnovers.
What? Bro, what the fuck?
It's a gain of 34.
What did he writing? Stop. He just sat there. He's like, all right, coach, I'm out. Like, what the fuck? Like, I had that.
And you bring your safeties back, they can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before
I like it because it'll slow down in rollouts, too. And have a body over there.
Second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go play action now. Jackson.
Oh, good hit. Pull him out.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears.
There he goes offside.
I'm just too quick with it, man. Sorry.
And they are going to score
I see one-on-one, man, we going for him.
As they just add to their totals. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left.
Quick.
Their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how
I told you, if you want to slow him down, you can put a match third press with a deep half safety over the top. That'll slow it down. But like I said, if you do that, you're going to make something else open that you're going to have to account for.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over.
I ain't going to sit there and just abuse you with something and not tell you how to stop it, because I want you to be competitive for the next time we play. Iron sharpens iron.
Now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about
how's the jump?
Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, undercut it.
In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Jackson on first down. Now a desperation throw.
Oh, I forgot to
deep
put match third
downfield.
on. Good shit.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again is Jackson.
Boy, Crosby's on those, man.
And that's another play that's paid
That under pressure.
game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he got one.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Should have been PI. But I guess you played it close enough.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And that is caught downfield by Booker. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
One final throw
GG's, man.
incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly
touchdowns
forced
allowed.
turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover.
As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today.
Vontae, man, I
So
done got so good with using him.
series,
That shit's
every
just
time they ran
unfair.
onto the field, it was slower and
Can't leave
slower to
him
get to the
one-on-one.
football because they just felt like
I wish I still had Nelson Aguilar.
anyway. So it was really
If I had Devontae, Aguilar, and fucking Ruggs, oh my god. I gotta use Renfro more. I mean, there's some things, man. I'll show you. One thing, man, don't spam the same concept if it ain't working. Like, you running a lot of single high. That's a no-no. Okay? Because single high means you have no over-the-top help. You have no help on the outside. Those guys are one-on-one, and you know I can make those throws because I'm gonna lead that bitch. So it doesn't matter because I know you have no safety shade help. It's one-on-one. Better throw. I probably could have hit. Look how much space he has. You playing over the top on him. I could probably lead that bitch right there. Okay. But this time I just kind of go with the outside user. Always do it at a high point of the ball, man. It's just something that becomes, what's the word? Like if you do it enough, you get good at it. And what I did was before you even got the click on, I manipulated the AI just slightly to get separation so I wouldn't get bumped. Because if I would have got bumped, it would have slowed me down and made it harder for me to catch it. And basically, as long as I don't have force contact at this point, it's basically like being in practice mode. I'm not getting touched. I'm free to just do what I want. Because if you go for the pick during that scenario, you're going to get animated, and your animation isn't going to be a tackle or a knockdown. It's going to be hands for the ball, but I already undercut you. Okay. So if I undercut you and you go for a pick animation, that's it. Sometimes you might just want to swat the ball down instead of go for the interception. Vice versa. This is that cover two with the match outside third on the outside. This is why I like this, because you think it's cover two. I brought my safety down just to this is how you can leave someone one-on-one, because I know he's going to lock him up all the way down the field. Watch this. He's going to get the jam. He's going to run stride for stride, and you're not going to get out in front of him. Okay? That's what that match third. You turn your match on, you put that third over there. That's going to allow you to bring this safety down in the box, to strengthen that box versus the run. Okay? So if you try to run it, I mean, I got 5 guys in the box, you got 5 guys blocking, and it basically can kind of clamp up a little bit versus any short, quick throws. You're basically forced to dink and dunk. You're not going to get anything deep. And you see right there, the deep throws are pretty much going to be taken away. You got me on this one. I just did a bad pass lead. I think I came back to it later, and it was like a 7 o'clock pass lead. I think I led them too far high and up. I think I went 2 o'clock, and I overled them. And you see right there, I couldn't get to it fast enough. That was my fault. Like I said, sometimes I'll be labbing mid-game, seeing if I can make new free-form throws. Let's see. I think you got a good one right here. This one should have been a fucking pick. Is this the one? That one right there. I decided to hit you with the 3-4 odd. I'm thinking one of them was going to go after the quarterback. I should have put the single contain on it. We all came in the backfield and tore him up. I couldn't do nothing but laugh at that boy. I was like, bruh. I mean, I could have put the inside quarter on the safety. Instead, I put the inside third because I thought you were going to do you had a post route coming over the backside. So I seen that concept. So that's why I said I had the outside third over there to take that vertical that was going up the seam, and I had the inside third to kind of undercut that. I probably could have put the safety over there in the inside quarter to pick the crosser up, and then I would have just put this linebacker in a seam flat to take the tight end. And I know I would have been good. Now, if anything would have been checked down or cut down, I could have took my user and just kind of played like a mid-read look. But I didn't have enough time to set it up. I was trying to, I was trying to get that pressure on you. Okay, this is you tried to throw this on a match third versus the fade route. Notice you're not gonna like a match press third. You're not gonna get a release on, or you're not gonna be able to get outside on even with a fade route. And then if you try to pass lead inside, see match zones with the match coverage turned on. As soon as you throw the ball, they're like even if I don't get the click on, they're going to be more aggressive to position into the ball. So by the time I already got the click on, my guy was in better position. So that's why I said match coverage is where it's at right now. All right, so I try to get creative right here. And every now and then, like I used to use this play a lot when I had like Henry Ruggs and shit. But we ain't got Henry Ruggs no more, so I can't do those deep shots. But we freeze your user because you're expecting the end around. See, usually when I get people thinking the end around's coming, see how you took your pass rusher out of his assignment, like or whatever the fuck he was supposed to be. You took him out of the box. You have a guy spying that shouldn't be spying. Like, don't run double spies, bro. Like that hurts you because now you ain't got no one matched up. And that running back's in the flat. You always want to make sure your guys, everyone on the field is covered. If you want this guy covered, I mean, you can defend this from like a cover 3 blitz, okay? Like everything should be covered. If you have a blitz coming from the bunch side, forces this tight end to block, you might get a shed. On the backside, you'd probably have a seam flat to play down on the end around, okay? Your mid read should pick up. Whether your 3-rec hook should pick this up right here. And then you'd have another seam flat or something that should pick up the running back. And then your third would pick up the post route. So that's how I would run it if I knew that was consistently coming. That's what I started hitting you with it after I seen that last game that you have, that you tried the end around on me. So I was like, okay, I'll stay in the big nickel for that. All right. What was I doing here? I think that I was running the 3-3 odd cover 6. Yeah. No, this was the 3-3 quarters, cover 4. I'm just trying to see where we get a zone chuck right there with the linebacker. It wasn't a great one, but enough to slow the tight end down to basically kind of mess the timing of your throw up. Because it's basically like quarters will work just like man, like off man, if you're throwing directly at the safety, because the safety is not going to move if his assignment is running right at him. He's going to stay right there. That's the same thing off man will do. Let's say if you're running off man and I'm running a fade route on it, the off man is going to sit there until the receiver shows. Okay, so he's going to do the same thing. He's going to be eyes to the ball. And because I got that small little chuck, it wasn't a great chuck, but it was a small enough chuck to interfere with your route. And you'll get those on and you only get those in match coverage. All right. See, watch. We're gonna get a chuck over here, just enough to push him, make him fight off. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll slow you down. Number one, because any forced contact basically takes your speed and acceleration and puts it back down to 0, and you got to restart. Okay. And that messes up timing route. So if you're throwing it in the process after he gets jammed, it might lead to an overthrow or something like that. You have to wait until after he gets back into stride before you can throw it again. So it's good to blitz with doing those type of concepts because you can force people to throw it before they need to. So I think this was the same. All right, this was the cover 6 from the 3-3 odd, I want to say. Let me double check. Yeah, all right. So it's the quarter flat, quarter 3-rec on this side. So quarter is going to be Meg. Man everywhere he goes on the receiver, plays it just like off man. Match quarters play post routes real good. They don't defend fades as well. Like thirds will defend fades. Match quarters is basically going to run the post route for you. He's going to be out in front of it the whole time. Okay. So now we got a quarter flat.
Since nothing's going to the flat, he's going to be just playing like the outside quarter, except on the number 2. He's going to be out in front of it. And then you got your 3 rec. He's going to play the shortest route on the field. He's going to play it just like the match quarters versus your 3 crosser concept. Safety right there, he plays the pass off. If he's the quarter adjustment, he's going to play the pass off on the number 3. If the number 3 goes vertical, he takes him wherever he goes. So if this number 3 decides he wants to run a corner over here, the safety's going to take it. Okay? If the number 3 decides he wants to run vertical, the safety's going to take him. If he decides he wants to run a fucking drag over here, he would either A, back off and bail to defend the next deepest route in his zone area, or, if everything's good over there, you could opt to take your bracket underneath, but that AI, 9 times out of 10, they'll take the deep route, but your option, if you think your corner on the outside quarter post versus the post route is good enough and you don't need bracket help, you can bring that safety down to take the check downs away from people. It's just an option that you can add to your match coverage concept. As long as you understand how the backside coverage is going to react in certain pass concepts, then it gives you freelance ability as a user without having to worry too much about, oh shit, he's going to run this route over here. I got to worry about getting beat with a man beater over here. You ain't got to do all that. It simplifies your coverages and makes it easier for you. You don't have to sit here and do like Mortal Kombat codes on your adjustments. You might make 1 or 2 adjustments with your D line so that you can change the run fits. But other than that, like I said, the quarter's going to play the number 3. That's where the bracket. Mid-read's going to get the pass off to the number 2. Once he crosses the middle of the field, quarter picks him up. 3 rec is going to take the number 2 underneath. Okay. Over here, we just got the soft squat deep half concept. Soft squat's going to take a short route on the field, switches to tight end, and basically you're just going to have the safety sitting over here. If you're throwing any type of crosser, you already got him matched up. But if you're throwing any type of crosser to this side of the field, safety's going to be sitting there waiting on it. Okay, that's why I like these cover 6, because it can stop a lot of the medium pass concepts people like. It matches up pretty good, and it's a very good run. It's a very good run fit defense. One-on-one, man. I think you probably got hit with this too many times. Don't leave him one-on-one. Like, you're like, bro. One-on-one, you're getting cooked. The first thing that I'm looking for, as soon as your corner turns his back, it's over. You see how he already turned his back? That tells me you're an outside third immediately. I'm reading that. Like, I've gotten so good at reading certain zones, I know how to throw on certain zones. There's a couple that I've perfected. The outside third is one. Yeah, I'm going to throw a perfect throw damn near every time. But you turn your back to him, bro, that's where you fuck up. Because in Madden 22, I did a user catch tutorial on deep routes, and this was for current gen. Now, with next gen, PS5 and, I guess PC now, you have to add the freeform into everything that I taught in the deep pass tutorial. So, I mean, everything's still the same. The only thing that's different is the freeform edition. So once you get good with the freeform, you can put the ball where you need to, which is actually pretty good, because on current gen, you didn't have control over where the ball went. You just had to know when to throw it. So it was really more timing on current gen, whereas this gen, you can pretty much just throw it when you feel like you have that leverage. Like I said, once I see the safeties all the way over there and, leaving them on an island. See, that one would have been a little bit trickier to throw because I'm so far away from it. But when you leave the boundary side corner on that third, you're gonna get jumped and undercut all the time. Trying to see if there's anything else I could show y'all to help y'all. Again, man, you gotta open that playbook up, man. Too much cover 3, single high, playing the high safety down 10 yards to the box. He's not gonna be able to get to the seams fast enough from that position. his reaction's a little late. I don't know what defense you were running. Like, I'm not sure if that's a 4-4 or something like that. That's more of something you would use in a short yardage situation, I guess. Not necessarily a great passing defense. You need to have more DBs to account for your receivers. When I played defense against you, I matched your personnel basically the whole game. That's what made it difficult for you to get easy passing yards, because most of the time everybody was matched up. You have receiver, corner. You got a trips look, so I gotta pass off with a sub linebacker to the safety, so I can get a jam on him and then play anything to the flat. Safety will pick him up after that. I don't need to have a linebacker run down the field, because I know that I got two safeties that will pick up any type of routes that, depend on the route concept, will pattern match and defend whatever, is out in front of him. So he's going to get out in front of him, and we're going to have bracket coverage on him. And then, like I said, we're going to have the other safety out there. I don't know why the fuck they made me do that. It should have been a pick. But, Madden is still not without its flaws. But other than that, I'll show you the run fits too. Like, I'm still working on some of the slides and pinches. But the main thing is, you want to make sure, I'm not saying hover gap and hold the straight. Don't do that. I know people did that a lot on like the PS3 era and the PS4 era, that generation. It was okay because you could manipulate the offensive line blocking. This one, you just want the offensive line to kind of respect your presence in the box. So if you bring them down within 2 yards of the box, you'll have a pass rush icon above your head. If you're playing man coverage and you have that pass rush icon above your head, you're going to get fucked up. Because what happens is, let's say they run play action. All right, match zone doesn't, for some odd reason, match zone doesn't get affected with the play action as long as it's your user. Whereas if you're a blitzing defender, or if your defender is in man coverage and you have those however many pass rush points they have, you have that icon above their helmet. When you're within 2 yards of an offensive lineman, they become susceptible to play action flaws and, basically getting pancaked in the run game if you're not careful. So do be mindful of that. That's why I said I do it in match coverage, because I can back off before, I get picked up. But I can do enough to make one of those linemen, respect me enough to where my other guys aren't getting double teamed. That's the only reason I'll do it. And it also helps me play run fits. So you'll see right here, I don't get, no one's getting double teamed on the line. Okay? It messes up your pass protections, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 guys rushing. No one's getting double teamed. Even though the guy that I have isn't really rushing, he took a guy on so that no one would get double teamed. And I did kind of glitch through the line. But the fact that I'm not getting double teamed allows Max to kind of get off on the edge, and that's, that is what you want to do. You want to be able to get your guys into the backfield and passing yard situations. Again, man, still same defense, single high, corner turns his head. It's going to be a field day for me. Got to be careful. Not everybody knows how to do that, okay? I will say that. Not everybody knows how to do that. I've just been doing it for like the last couple of years, and then I really kind of took it to heart when I switched to next gen from PS4. I went to the lab and I just, because current gen I used to run this out route. There was a play called deep outs where this guy would run 15-yard outs to the sideline, and you could fucking classic pass lead it, and you would get a toe tap animation every fucking time. Like, you would literally beat every defense in the game with it. And then you'd have this guy, he'd run like a post route, and then you'd have like a dig route coming across the middle, and then you'd have another deep out, But running that enough showed me there was a weakness in cover 3. And I wanted to exploit that weakness in cover 3. But one of the first things that I noticed when I came to next gen was the routes were different. Okay, instead of him stopping on a dime and immediately cutting to that point where I wanted to throw it, I noticed that there was like a curve in the route running, and I tried doing it over and over, and I wasn't getting the reps that I wanted. So I went to the lab, and then I just started labbing with the fade routes. It basically gave me that area of the field that I want to attack versus the outside third. But instead of me going out and kind of, just trying to get the animation for, a sideline catch, I felt like, why not just go up the field with it? After you make your guy miss, you literally, versus cover 3, where's the next defender at? Look, your next defender is on the other side of the field. There's no help over the top after you beat him with that quick pass. So that's just something a lot of people get misconstrued when they think they're in cover 3, or if they think they're in a cover 2 man or something like that. They always think it's a prevent defense to prevent that stuff, and it's not. So you always want to make sure that you get your bracket coverages off. Turn your match defenses on and start from there. It's better to start from the top where you need to be, instead of trying to just inch along and try to figure out what defense is going to work for you. The best way to do it is to put the work in. Get the experience with it. If you need help with it, I can help you. If it doesn't bother me, man, I do this shit. I play this game like religiously. But here you go against Trips. I'm trying to remember what I was in right here. I want to say I adjusted. Let me double check and see what I'm in. I think this is the dime that I run. I think I ran the dime. No, this was the prevent. I ran cover 2 man, but I didn't run cover 2 man. I was in cover 2 man, but I made my match adjustments. I'm going to tell you the match adjustments to run with cover 2 man versus prevent, because prevent defense ain't it. I've beaten so many people in clutch situations with the game on the line. They were running prevent, and I'd score the game-winning touchdown. You don't want to give people open space to just get a chance. So you can run the cover 2 man as a prevent with these adjustments, okay? Match third, inside quarter, okay? I want you to kind of pay attention now. We'll start with the match third. Remember how I said match third, you can press and it won't get beat over the top. Whereas if you played straight man, you're going to get cooked. Okay? So match third, it's over the top. All right? Let's go to the next one. I put a match third on this one now because he's inside and there's extra routes over there. A match third typically plays the deepest route on the field. So he's going to be kind of between the point receiver and this guy. But 9 times out of 10, he's going to play more leverage to the point receiver. So just kind of pay attention. Watch how he plays it. So he's going to get inside because the point receiver's basically winning the race, right? But he's going to use his speed to kind of run stride for stride with him. Okay? Whereas if I would have left him in man, he would have been more on number 4. And I'm going to tell you right now, number 7 was going to cook 37 if he ain't have no help. All right. The last but not least, I put an inside quarter. Inside quarter as a match adjustment defends the number 3 receiver. Doesn't matter what formation it is. As long as you can count where the number 3 receiver is, that's where he's going to go. The number 3 is the tight end. Okay, so he's going to follow the tight end wherever he goes. As soon as that tight end, he gets out in front of the tight end. So I get bracket coverage on the tight end. I have an outside third with a guy in man, so we got bracket coverage on the number 2. And if you try to throw a fade over here to the outside, Jacorian's going to basically, as soon as you throw the ball in the air, he's going to gravitate to it. Okay? And then basically that allows me to freelance with my user versus in these scenarios. So I can get in the safety and I can just take any route I want wherever I feel like the ball is going. And I can be the extra bracket. I tried to get creative here. I couldn't set the defense up fast enough. I was trying to get you with the cover 5, but you quick hiked me, so I couldn't get over there fast enough. But and Jacorian just I put him in outside third a little bit. He was able to get over there, but hopefully some of the stuff that I talked about, maybe it helps you. I'm not sure, but it's going to take reps. You can't just have somebody tell you to do something, because we all have that inner pride. Everybody has pride until their pride gets, kind of mushed up a little bit. I think we've all been there. Losing ultimately makes you better, and I preach this. I learned from losing. I would expect that y'all learn from losing as well. Don't hang your hat on it. Don't be like, oh, I'm not a good player. You can always adapt to, whatever is beating you. You just got to put your mindset to be like, okay, I got to stop running one play over and over and over again. We're only human. We do what we feel is going to consistently work for us, or we have a comfort zone running something that we feel, for the most part should be able to defend whatever it is that we're going up against. But at some point, there's also that copy paste logic. If you find something that works and it's effective and it's doing what it's supposed to do, you got to use it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm the first to probably figure stuff out, because there's my logic is match personnel, match up with what you have on the field. And then secondly, I want to make sure that I'm bracketing my coverages. I don't want to sit there and try to user lurk with a linebacker, because you can't put a safety at sub linebacker without getting weak box. Like, that's the first thing. And I don't want to put a safety there and get weak box and just someone just running inside zone on me the whole fucking game. So I use 2 linebackers with the aggressive ball trait and the ability to shed a block if needed, if I want to use them as a pass rusher. Not saying that they're going to be perfect because it's regs, but if you get into a situation where you're playing mud or something, and you have something like that, then obviously they'll be the most viable option for you. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you just want to kind of make sure that you match your personnel groupings with what's on the field. There's going to be situations where you may encounter an offense that you have a defense that consistently works over and over and over again. Take note of it. I've got some that work versus gun bunch. Like, I don't worry about gun bunch formations anymore. I don't worry about trips formations as much. Like, people can come at you and run metas all day. Like, I put the lab work in. It's just not hard. Like, you ain't got to sit there and put Mortal Kombat codes in to have a defense. You don't got to buy an ebook. All you got to do is just, take advice if you feel like it's going to help you. You ain't got to sit out there and get robbed. Someone give $60. It all starts from, like, the elementary principle. The way that I think about doing anything, it starts from the beginning of where you learn. Okay. The first thing that I did, and I'll be the first to say it, I used to base the line a lot. It was just that copy paste thing. Like I said, we're all human. We do that. It got to a point where it was just so bad. It was like everybody was doing the same fucking thing, and it was just predictable. I don't know if a lot of y'all played Madden 17. This was before they really incorporated the match coverages into the game. Okay, it was between Madden's, I want to say 16 or 17. There was a play, and some of y'all may remember this, that was called it was the splits, Pat split. split offense. Something it was split. It was a split offense from the Patriots playbook or something, and it was a halfback wheel, a post route. Like it was insane. Like there was no defense in the game that could stop that. I think everybody was running cover two. That was about the only thing that you had that could, at least try to cover up the flats because you had the flat on one side, you had the wheel going up with the post route on the inside, then you had a fucking dig route coming across, and then you had a corner route. Like it was tough because you didn't have any match logic in the game to defend it. You had basically just straight drop zones, and your user adjustments to take some of those away. You had to match. You'd have to have the drop zones, and then you'd have to man up certain routes, and that was hell because you didn't have enough time on some of those because sometimes you play people that quick hike, quick hike, and it just got to the point where everybody was running cover two with a single high with their linebacker playing a mid third. Like that's really the defense everybody was running. Then you'd have some people try to improvise off that and ran a three safety defense, cover three cloud, where it was a cover two and a cover three. Like it got to the point where it was so repetitive that they decided to put match coverages in the game. Okay, and there was some match coverages that they implemented, and I was intrigued by that, like the cover two carries and stuff like that. But they stripped the playbooks within the last 2 years. Like these last 2 years, they stripped the defensive playbooks bad. So you're basically like kind of forced to, match up with what's on the field because you don't have like all those crazy plays that was in the game. Like remember when the meta with the 3-3-5 defense where they had that Mike Blitz 3 where the defensive end would drop into coverage and the linebacker would drop behind them into a rush. Like that was taken out of the game because people were spamming it too much. Like we're just at that point where you just have to understand you got to match up with what's on the field. You're not going to have a one play end all be all defense or a one play end all be all offense. You got to attack what's on the field. You got to match up with what's on the field, and then you got to take advantage of your one-on-ones. At the end of the day, defensively, you don't want to leave one-on-ones. Offense, you're looking for them. That's really just what it comes down to is the X's and O's and trying to figure out what it is that you do good, what it is that you can do better, and what it is that, you're not good at. And, I've always kind of went by the saying, you're only as good as your weakest link, So if you're able to hide whatever you're bad at really good, you can make up for that. So like they say you're not a very good defensive player. Well, let's say you start by doing offense. That's what I did. Like I ain't gonna be the first to sit here and tell you that my defense was always good. It wasn't. I used to struggle hard online because at the end of the day, it was just, I'd go up against custom playbooks here, in and out, in and out. People running custom playbooks. And I'm thinking I need a custom playbook to defend everything. Well, the issue is the offense, you have time to sit up and figure out what it is that you want to do and what you want to audible check to. And defensively, you can't grasp all that with a custom playbook because it's just no way that you're going to sit there and be able to be like, oh, he's audible into this. Let me check my formations. You can't do that. Just run a stock book and then just match up your personnel as the best that you can at the with what's on the field. Like I said, I kind of labbed some new stuff when that I want to try running more because I was running a lot of that 3-4 odd versus trips, and it works, but you don't want to get into a situation where you're so repetitive at doing something and then people find ways to kind of attack it. Like I've been playing people like versus like novice players, the 3-4 odd blitz works. When you go up against a comp game and then you try to run it and then they start flipping plays and motioning, you got to get out of it. You know, like there's not, like I said, stop buying ebooks that tell you there's going to be a one play end all be all play. There's not. People play differently, head to head. If they're playing for money, it is what it is. You just at the end of the day, like I said, defensively, you need to bracket off your coverages, and then on offense, you need to take advantage of your one-on-ones. Um, I will last before I cut it off. Last but not least is understand your roster. You never know. You might have a hidden gem on your roster. It may not be rated very high, but like I said, if you know your roster in and out, like there's a couple of plays. For instance, I know for a fact that one of my linemen is a better pass blocker than one of my starters. So if I know that if I'm dealing with someone that's got a good pass rush, I want to put my best pass blocker in there. So sometimes I'll go in and I'll manually sub a lineman out in a situation where I feel like, I want to just consistently pass from that formation. I'm not going to really run too much from there. And like, I'll show you. Okay. It's better to show than sit there and just keep talking about it. So I'll just go to this, maybe the right tackle. So I got Illuminor and Mumford. Both of their awareness is good, which is key for blocking in the first place. You don't want someone out there blocking with like a 60-something awareness. Ultimately, like if you can get an 88 plus awareness, that's where you want to be. I think I had one year that everyone on the entire offensive line was 88 plus, but you just want to kind of go to that, and then you want to look at the blocking. See, his pass blocking is a little bit better. See his footwork. He's got a 74, which is +2, and his power is +3, and his footwork is +3. So he's going to be your better pass blocker. And then you go to the run blocking, and Illuminor is a better run blocker. So he's got a +5 on the run block, a +7 on the power, and a +4 on the finesse. Don't worry too much about lead blocking or impact blocking because he's not going to be, playing guard as much. I mean, Illuminor can play guard, but I don't necessarily need him to at this point, But that's just some things that you guys might want to kind of consider. Kind of look at your depth chart, understand what your guys' ratings are. They do change week to week, every Thursday, so always go back and recheck your roster. And like I said, play with your team. It 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 dawned on me when I was a little kid, man. Old head was whooping me up, and he's like, "Man, stop changing your team all the damn time. Just play with who you root for on Sundays, man. Just play with your team. I promise you, you're gonna play with them with more heart, more passion, and more fire. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna make that team the best team possible. You just go out there, just do it, man." And I try to tell people that all the time, man. Get away from trying to play with the best team all the time, because that's not going to make you better as a player. Because when it comes down to it, that's what you want to be. You want to be better as a player, because when the game switches over to the next year, the teams are going to shift. It's just how the way the matrix works. Teams are going to shift, and you keep going from one team to the next, and it's going to be hard because different quarterbacks have different throw animations, different timings on their release. Stick with one team, I promise you, man. Once you get good with them, I'm in the first year of using Aiden, and I'm already gotten used to him. Imagine his rating goes up. Imagine we start winning more fucking games. Like, we played the Dolphins really fucking good, like, I was impressed. I think Aiden, maybe by the end of the year, if he gets like to a 72 overall, like, shit, the sky's the limit. Because, I mean, if I'm doing what I'm doing when he was a 59, I think he started the season at a 59. Now I was bad. I made some throws, but I was bad. I had to go to the lab and try to lab up the free form a little bit. But also, before I leave, I want to show you the settings for the free form. I don't think enough people talk about this. If I remember where they're at.
All right, so I go placement and accuracy, and I put that reticle max distance on far. And I'm going to explain that in just a sec. And then I go freeform reticle speed 1. I'm going to explain why. Okay. Placement and accuracy basically gives you full control of where the ball is going. Okay. If you have, let's say, Pat Mahomes, you don't need placement and accuracy. You can just go placement power. The accuracy is already there on the quarterback, so that's going to be easier for you to freeform with. So you don't have to worry about the accuracy part. But when dealing with lower overall quarterbacks and you want to get the most out of their potential, use placement and accuracy. Okay? I go far, and here's the reason why I go far. This is the only way that you're going to be able to beat outside thirds, because you can lead it away from their reaction distance when you're trying to quick pass on them. Okay, I'm going to say that again. It's the only way you can freeform lead a pass away from them for them to be able to react to it. You can catch them when they got their back turned, and you can throw it like 5 yards away from their reaction. And you need this, especially if you're trying to do this on elite corners like Jalen Ramsey or, Marlon Humphrey or Jair Alexander. If you're trying to throw on elite corners, you need to make sure that this shit is on far. Okay? The freeform reticle speed, you want that shit as low as possible. Reason why is because the analog on the lead is extremely sensitive. Okay? It is extremely sensitive. Like, here's what I've come to know. On shorter passes, I can lead the stick all the way like that, right? On medium passes, if I'm trying to lead them forward, I can't lead them all the way. You see, I barely move it. Just barely move it. It's very sensitive. If I led a medium pass and I pulled the stick all the way up, it would be an overthrow. Okay? So sometimes when I freeform with an inaccurate quarterback like Aiden, he's still low overall. Sometimes I pull the stick back. If you pull the stick back when you freeform on those deep verts, you basically remove jump animations, because you don't want to be jumping in the middle of the field with safeties and stuff. You're going to get hit. It's going to be incomplete. Some jump animations are basically scripted for you to drop the ball. If you're doing that shit in mud, you already know how mud is with tip drill. There's so many goddamn abilities in mud. It's insane. And abilities always trigger. So if you do that shit in mud and you get hit, that ball's going to go doink, 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 doink. Intercepted. So don't lead vertical passes forward ever. Okay? That is the biggest tip that you can ever get anywhere. Do not lead vertical passes forward. Okay? But other than that, I think that helps. Also, I would suggest turning that on. I wish you could turn match on from right here. Turn the ball hawk on. I turn that off. I feel like that's a training wheel adjustment. Like if you're just bad at tackling, I guess you can leave it on. But it does some glitchy shit where you dive the wrong way and your dude like Superman's midair and pushes himself towards wherever you get juked to. Like, it's just stupid. But it can also be a kryptonite, your Achilles heel, if you're not using it correctly. Okay. The switch assist, that's good for switching on the fly.
You don't want to be taken out of the play when you switch your user. And I don't like the control play art. But that's pretty much my settings that I use. I might, if I get to a situation where I have an elite quarterback, like I said, the only thing that I would change is just put that on placement and power instead of placement and accuracy. But other than that, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, if y'all ever need help, just hit me up. Okay? See y'all tomorrow.